Alright, so we just finished drafting for a Tarkir Dragonstorm actual draft, or whatever it's called. But for once, we're not trying to do Mardu. We got some pretty good pulls. It took a bit longer than a normal draft, so that's why I didn't record the drafting experience. But figure I'd give you guys a chance to watch the deck building process. You know, I'm very out of breath from running back and forth, cooking dinner, and doing it at the same time. But we're gonna try out Jeskai this time around. We got an Elspeth, so we got that like our third pick initially. If we had gotten it sooner, we probably would have done Mardu. But this still works. We have Dree of the thing that creates bird tokens. Bunch of the thing that makes 2-cost spells cost less. Sorry, second spell to cast cost less. Is this good? This looks good. That we don't need. We could use a dragon and draw a spell. I would say you need a way to win other than dealing damage. So we'll take that. Enchantment removal, protection. Another create token, draw power, counterspell. Because we can never just run the right amount of cards. Alright? But now that we had the chance to draft this, let's see how many wins we can get with it. This one was a little bit more gems to play in than the normal quick draft. It's an interesting experience, this one, so far, compared to the quick draft. So like I said, it does take a bit longer in order to do the drafting itself. I'm not entirely certain how the games work either. Like, if you're just going to be against specifically those 7 people that you're drafting with, like it would be in a paper format, or if it's going to be, a different way to do that. Alright, we got all the colors that we need. We got mana fixing, got draw power, got counterspell, cast as a spell for our turn. I think this is a pretty good hand. Let's keep it. Turn 2, do that. Turn 3, that. Yep. This works out. Probably get a island. Okay. Ooh, now it begs the question. Do we wait? No, because then we could cast that and then that. Let's get an island. Yeah, because this will be 4, 3 for this, turn 4 for these 2, draw power, see what we get from there. I think that's the way to go about this. Also, this technically does it during either player's turn, and no, that's a sorcery. I was going to say, I think one of these is an instant, the other is a sorcery, so maybe we could have it work out in our favor. Nope, not quite. Alright, he'll be able to get his draw power off as well. So, ooh. Turn 3 this, turn 4 this, turn 5 this. If we have another planes, we should search out planes. We're a fool. Alright. This is also pretty good for us because this allows us to then block our opponent's stuff, even if they do have a dragon. Nope. Oh, they might be running Jeskai as well. Okay. Cast that. Cast that. Get a bird. You can block this with this, so that's a little bit of a problem. Alright, we got our other plane. What are we doing? Oh, discarding card. I was about to do the planes, and that would have been a bad maneuver on my part. So turn 5 that, and turn 6 these 2, I think. I think for now, we get rid of the expensive? No. Get rid of this. I don't see any enchantments. Not worth it to attack. We'll just block it. Yeah, I think that's the route to go. What do you do? 4 to sacrifice. Or, yeah, no. 5 for this. Those creatures all gain flying. This creates 2 soldiers, effectively. Not worth it to swing in. So then we get this and then this. Get 2 birds. Then we're able to finally start swinging in. think that's the play here. He could technically also start swinging in, but he probably wants to swing on this first. Target creature opponent controls a mana value 3 or greater? That's 3. That's also 3. Do we destroy something rather than make tokens? Ooh. 2 of these. 2 bird. Oh, wait, we probably should have. Whoops. Get rid of this before it gets out of... Actually, wait, he doesn't have any block flyers then. We finally start swinging with our flyers. Whoops. Didn't mean to swing with those. Okay. That was a bit of a mistake. I had to stop using the attack all button. It's my downfall. Now the question is, do I get this and then this? Or no, I have to get more flyers. So now it'll give me... Unless he has that 1 card. But I think that's in Mardu. That does 3 damage to all creatures on the board. Like, leave me these 2 at least. Or I could only do this and then this. Because this will cost 2. We have 5 mana, so 3, 5. He has a non-creature spell or a dragon spell. This creature gets +2/+0. So he'd be a 4/4. I don't know. We'll have to probably see what he does first. You can also cast this for Harmonize ability. Will cost less. We can tap some birds to do it. Well, especially if we get Elspeth's created thing. Okay, so I could destroy this if I swing in with it. We'll get that. That. And this is 2... Only a second spell is cheaper to cast. Only target not only puts on their choice at the top or bottom. Okay. I think this, actually. Oh, wait, this is mana value 3, right? Nope, wait. You'd lose Elspeth. Hey! Elspeth for the win. Alright. So, we did get pretty lucky with our draft here. So, let's not jinx ourselves like we have almost every episode where we start to say we're doing pretty well, and then we lose every single game following that. Dragon the Rift was summoned by the Mardu in the hopes of finding unity drew the strength of will. He is their marshal, leading into new lands for battle, and helping guide towards retreat when it ensures their survival. I mean, there are certain times where you should give up in the game. Ooh, I like that pixel art. I always am just a fan of pixel art in general. Alright, so for 2, we don't have anything for 2, but we do have Elspeth and the Wingblade Disciple in hand. So I'd be a fool not to keep it. Would I? Or I'd be a fool to keep it, because we're probably not going to draw another land. No, we're going to draw another land. We have to believe in ourselves. 3 for that, then that, and then hopefully we get another card. Hey! It paid off. Okay, so then 3, and then 4, we could... If we get the mana, of course. Ooh, that works out for us too. Alright, so now we have the 4 mana that we'll need for that. We don't have a 5th spell to cast. Sorry, a 5th mana to get on board for Elspeth, but we do have the 2 planes that we need in order to be able to cast her in the first place. Okay, that's fine. Cast your 2nd spell each turn, deal 2 damage. Okay. Get that on board. I think we try to swing in with this, no matter what he has for his blocker, I think. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, 9. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's an artifact. No. End our turn there. So we can do 3, 4 if we don't get anything. Hopefully you do get something. Each opponent and you gain 2 life off that. Okay. might be able to have enough to draw another. No, he needs one. Oh no, he has a Dragonstorm Globe to draw another card. If he only has lands in hand. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. We can do this and then draw a card. Yeah, at least deal 2 damage that way. Okay, get the land off that. No attacks because he'll just die. Ooh, and it's vigilant. Ooh. If we draw another card, sorry, another land, I should say, we could do boom and then boom. Because we'll have 4 creatures in order to deal 4 damage that way once we get Elspeth on board. Now it will cost 1 less. We would need specifically a Plains though. Okay. Oof. His board is getting scary. Unless we could just start, casting second spells. Okay. Thankfully, you couldn't really get anything off that. Alright. Do we... Do we save Elspeth? So you probably just swing into it. Because what else could we do? This would then cost... Oh wait, what's your mana? Oh, 5. Dree... Oh, Dree or greater. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Okay, we got our removal. Get that on board, get that life. No attacks, because we need to block in order to make sure this stays alive. Question is, what do we block with if he does swing in? Do we do... You can't let either of them drew without taking enough damage to destroy it. Is it worth it to keep it around at this point? He would need Dree in order to swing, so then he'd have 4 mana left. Dree cards in hand. Okay, so he could definitely destroy this at least. He has enough to make this be able to swing if he wants. Yep. I'll probably swing both these on this in order to destroy it. Yep, that's fine. Because even if I block one, it won't make any difference at that point. Okay, hey, there's other planes we're looking for. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd still have 2 mana left, allowing us to cast something. We can cast this in order to get rid of his Death Toucher. Yeah, I think we do that. No, we don't bother with tapping it. Yep, wait. We don't auto tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yep, we'll sell the planes there. 5. Okay, then we can use that, dealing the 1 damage there. See, something to make it indestructible with the White and the Dragonstorm Globe? Nope. Okay, that's good for us, and we can finally get a damage on board. We're doing it. Okay. He get rid of one of his spell creatures if he's able to cast one at some point. He'd swing on me for 4 at this point with this. I don't have anything to block it with. Not that I would block it with this thing anyway, I don't think. Oh, I hate that card. No, and we just got rid of our enchantment removal. That's the word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, he doesn't have anything flying is the thing now. I think we saved that to block that, or this to block this, using this to be able to do it. Yeah. Do we swing in just for the hell of it? So we're not going to use this to block anything, right? No, we're going to keep it just in case we need it. We don't have anything that could destroy the elephants, really. Well, you use this technically to get rid of an elephant. Or that will be problem 2. He finally has a flyer. We are in a bit of a predicament now. Who would have guessed? The dragon set has flyers in it. Pass. That's flying. Can block one with that. I think we still use this to block this, though, if he swings in with it. What's he doing? Do we start clicking on the horses and hopefully he does something? Maybe he left? Nope, he's here. Double power and toughness of all his creatures, too. Begs the question of what do we do? Do we block now? I think we wait to use this bird to block when he has all the damage on board, right? Okay. Do we put... I think we have to put this on... I think get rid of one of the elephants, actually. Like, in theory, this would be the better one to get rid of so I could start swinging, but I don't think there's really anything I can do at this point. Because that would be 10, block 10 with 1, 6. Yeah, I definitely, like, live is the thing. Get rid of a token. That won't go on either the top or the bottom because it's a creature token. We'll still have enough mana to cast this next turn. But I think we use it to get the bird first, right? And then block, block. Block, block. Yeah, we have something to block everything. Just in terms of what our follow-up is a different question there. Because I don't think we really have any. That's really good in draft format. Do I just let him swing Drew? This whole deck like focuses on having a second spell to cast. And I don't think I'll have a second spell to cast at like a certain point. At this like point. And he has something to remove this, it seems. What's he thinking? Nope. Okay. Still have enough to block everything technically. Or I just do block. That'd be 14 damage still. Yeah, I don't think there's... I think we save one. Just so that maybe if we get like a draw spell and then a second spell. We don't have a board wipe in here now. Okay, that's game. Attack just to say we dealt a little bit more damage. And then he swings in and kills us. Oof, I need 2 of those. He has a good deck. I mean, albeit, so do we. But nothing compared to what he has here. One blocker. Alright. So maybe we don't need to jinx ourselves. Maybe we're just, you know, a 1 win. And that's what we get. But let's keep trying. I think that was still a good hand on us. In terms of how I'd play that differently, I don't really know. Maybe I should have saved my bird making spell for a different turn? Maybe that could have worked a little differently there. But overall, I don't really know. Oh, once you achieve a rank badge, you can't lose it. That's cool. Trying to think if there's even any changes I can make to this deck. I have that one dragon that can make tokens. So that could be an option. Alright, so we have this return. We have enough mana to cast this turn 3. We don't have any blues to cast the rest of our stuff, though. We have all the mana we need. We can get rid of this as our spell we get rid of. Yeah, I think we keep 6 of these. I think we get rid of that. We use 3 for that, or... Yep. We'll have... and 2, and Maybe we'll draw something different? Yep, there we go. Alright. Everything's turning up for this one so far. We'll save our enchantment removal this time around. Because I think that was part of a downside for me. Okay, so we'll have enough to block this thing. Ooh. So that's going to be helpful. Whenever you deal... Whenever one or more creatures you control deal common damage to a player, draw a card. So it's helpful with my flyer. Okay, he got his draw spell off. So that'll be 2, and then this will cost 3 less, putting for another 2. Yeah, so I can cast both of those. I think we get the draw power. Wait, why can't I cast it? Oh, wait. Huh? Oh, no, because it wasn't the second spell I cast. Foolish me. Foolish me. Oh, I do have this in here. Okay, so next turn we do... 1, 2... Where do we save this for when we have Elspeth on board? I think we almost wait to see what we draw for this one first. 2 mana, 5/5. Okay. So that puts a damper on things. He also has flying. In theory, we could block something. But he only has 12 damage on board. So we could also have our creature die. So, you know, we could still pull this out. If we get our land. We don't get our land. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have to go 1, 2, 3. Get that. Get the omen off that. And have enough to block, at least. Okay. We destroy one of his guys. In theory, but he's... That's a lot of removal. And that decayed card's really good. Well, guess. Okay. Time for the old college try of getting our win here. I don't really think there's anything I can do to switch out my deck even. Turn 3, there's too many lands in this hand. Okay. 3, get that. Turn 4. Yeah, I think we keep this one. Getting rid of this. Right? No. Getting rid of... No, because we'll have the bird tokens. Getting rid of that. 1. Okay, then we can do that, technically. He doesn't have anything next turn. Alright, get that. So I put 3. So it's 3 mana, okay. I think we go that. You block either of his creature. Well, his one of his mobilized things with that way. Okay. He'll be able to get a little bit of draw power off. He'll probably just sacrifice the one that I block, so it doesn't matter. Yep. Use mana, sacrifice it, draw a card. Yep. Checks out. That's fine. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because now I could technically do that. Get the bird. Wait. I'm a fool. Never mind. You didn't see that. Yeah, I think I... No, wait, he can't block it. That'd be 3 damage. Yeah, I save it. 1 attacker. Yeah, because I can do that and that. That'll deal 4 damage there. Yep, that works for me. I think. Probably won't. Okay. Block one of the tokens. Or you could block that. No. That won't do anything. So, oh, you can sacrifice all 3 of the tokens, technically. And that's how we deck them out. Okay, yep, that's fine. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting rid of that. Okay, so he doesn't have enough to sacrifice anything. Or we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell or dragon. I think we get more blockers, right? Yeah, because he has all his mobilized things. We need more blockers. Do we swing in? Okay. He's getting the mana, just to be expected because, you know, he has all the draw power in the world that he can need. Okay. Gets the mobilize off. I think we block one of these, and our thing would die. His thing wouldn't die, actually. We do boom boom. His thing would die. One of ours would getting rid of. And then we could do 1, 2. Does he have enough to get 2 counters on that? Yes, he does. So let's do a little bit of thinking here. Do that, that. He gets rid of that. We keep our 2 birds. He gets rid of that, and then not that. But I think we would need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would have enough to get rid of both these things if I were to let him do that. Think we just block tokens at a certain point? Or do we make him, no, we block the tokens. Right? This feels like it's not the right move. I feel like I should have blocked the 2 big things. I should have blocked the 2 big things. Ooh. Well, there goes that thing. These things survive, thankfully. Okay, that's fine. It's expected. Well, at least now we could do this without fear. Well, they need to get rid of this artifact, though. Okay. Draw 2, lose 2. I'll also lose 3 and he'll gain 3 if I let that stick around. Okay. Scry 1. If I do that. Get rid of his. Yeah, I need to get rid of one of these things at least. Or, wait. Nope, not yet. We do that first. Then we do that. So get rid of that. Getting the bird. Getting this stronger. Still can't attack. We don't have a second spell to cast. It won't do anything. Do we block? Sorry, do we swing? No, because we'll take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if we don't block anything. Because that's definitely swinging. Dealing us 3, he'll gain 3, putting him back up to 20. I thought this was going to do a lot better than 1 win with this deck. I don't think so, because these also look at Menace. So that'll be 3, 6 damage. At least I'll have to block 3 of those, so that'll be 1, 2. I couldn't block all 3 of them, and then those 2 would be able to swing in. But then he wouldn't have enough damage to bump them up a bit. he'd be able to bump up one of them once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block one of them. Wouldn't be able to kill my thing, but I could block that one with that. And then he would just be able to get it next turn anyway, if I don't kill that. I don't know what his game plan here actually is. Okay, that works a little bit for us. And we'll take 3 more from that. We can't block everything. Mobilize 3. Okay, we'll be able to do that with that. I think we have to block 1, 2. I think we block 1, 2, 3 that way. This way, in case he bumps up, we're fine. 1, 2, 3. Or do we? No, I think we have to double block this one actually. It would be 0 damage we'd be blocking, and then we take 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 6 life to lose. So block. Nope. I think we double block here. And hopefully draw a removal spell. And that'll work out for us. It's gonna have that one spell that just gives them all +1/+1 and indestructible anyway. He has it. No, he does. Oh, wait, no, he's probably thinking about these. Okay. He didn't pump anything up. We survive on 1. And he has a creature. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning into this one. I hope you enjoyed your stay. And make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.